Hi there, how are you today? I have some big news today and I'm really excited to be able to share it with you. But first, I want to tell you a little story. It was 7 years old. I had just written my very first story, and it was such a rush to be able to share my words, my own creation in that way, and to have people thoroughly enjoy this thing that I had created. I got addicted right away. And at that moment was when I decided I wanted to be a rich and famous writer. How's that for a very specific goal? And of course, nothing small. Everything as big as it can be, right? I think I'm not alone in that. We all enjoy goals. Some of them are more realistic than others, but that's okay. Um, Even if you don't dream that big, dreams are kind of fun because they give us something to look forward to. They're exciting until we hit a brick wall. And at that moment, many times that's when they become frustrating and they almost embarrassing because we've been talking about this big thing and then, you know, nothing happens. And, well, that doesn't always feel good. But what I've discovered throughout the years, because I am very goal-oriented and I have a lot of experience with this, is that many times there are two primary things that keep us from reaching our goals. First, life is really messy. We're experiencing a lot of that right now with the current chaos that's going on in our lives. How do you move forward when life seems to be standing still the way it is right now? I was flat on my back for 4 years. And how do you keep moving forward? How do you keep pursuing your goals when things just stop? Things get in the way to that degree. That's a big part of it. But there's this other thing going on, and this is internal. This is when we have a big, audacious goal, something that is so important to us that it becomes our identity. We introduce a lot of fear, because if you go all in and you discover you can't do it, then what? Who are you if you are no longer this wannabe writer, this wannabe actress, this wannabe whatever your big audacious goal is? And we've got these two goal stoppers, and they attack us all. They make it very, very difficult for us to hit our goals. But it doesn't mean that we should let these things stop us. I mean, we all have them, and there's a degree to which you can say, it's not your fault if you run into these things. I mean, they are human nature. Life getting chaotic, that's not human nature, that just happens. But us being afraid of the thing we want the most, that's human nature. None of that should hold us back, though. The question is how? How do you pursue your dreams? How do you get where you're going if you've run into these kind of problems? Well, I've been working on a project since Christmas, and it was over the holidays that I decided, you know what? I've had this idea for the longest time. It's time. I don't know why. Suddenly it was time. And I started working on this project, and then this health crisis started building, and I was watching it in January. I was watching the numbers from China back in January and going, oh my goodness, this doesn't look good. When on day 1, this many people had died. Day 2, that was doubled. Day 3, it was almost doubled again. And I was seeing that and thinking, that's going to be a problem. Then it moved here, and everything came to a complete halt. And I kept working on this project because it's important to me, but I've also had this feeling of, okay, do we keep moving? Do we not? Talk about goals. Talk about, having crises come up that are real goal stoppers. Those are the kind of things we're dealing with right now. But I realized that this project I was working on is perfect for now. And so I've decided I'm releasing it this week. In fact, right now, you can be one of the first people to check it out. This is a course that I have put together called Foundations Indoors. This is how I have made it through all the different health crises, through all the different life situations, all the goal stoppers that have come into my life, I don't let it stop me. And everything I've learned about how to keep moving forward, about how to stay positive, about how to make all those dreams a reality, even the big audacious ones that scare you to death, those are the ones we most definitely should be pursuing. Even now, during this time of crisis, when, talk about a goal stopper, right? No, it's not the time to stop. It's the time to keep moving forward. And I've got it all broken down. I've got it broken down into such simple steps that in just 30 minutes a day, you can start moving forward on your dreams. You can create a life map, a life journey map that will help you stay on track no matter what comes into your life. One of the things that someone recently said to me was, you always land on your feet, because big things do happen. Bad things do happen, but you can always land on your feet. And I will show you how to do it. I will show you how to move forward through a pandemic, through health crises, through life changes. If you want to achieve your dreams, I can help you do it. In a minute, when this video ends, I'm going to put the link to learn more about this program in the description of this video. I hope you will check it out. I would be so excited to share this with you. I really do think this will change your life, and it will give you such a feeling of accomplishment, and more than that, help you know how to create the life that you've always dreamed about. You need to be living in a life you love. I can help you do that. So check it out. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video in just a minute, and I hope to see you on the inside. Ta-ta.